The personal effect that I have that I get from this reality, right? This matrix, right? With things happen the opposite as I expected. I know there's other people that get it, but this is in a different way. Like things don't happen as expected, right? Like pretty much this puts you back in fear or just drains all your energy, puts you back in disappointment or fear. So like this is some examples. Okay. So, back in 2020 at the beginning, like I was thinking there's no way the US would lock down, right? And like, because like I had the logic of like they care about money more than people's lives and all that. And I can't say my true opinion on here because it's they'll get rid of this video and call it misinformation or whatever. But like so like I thought like the U.S. would be like and pretty much at that point I was just like ready for anything like like I just wanted to get out of this reality anyway. Like back and forth like should I stay here or whatever. Yeah, like pretty much like I was ready to face the truth and but like the response to the lockdown like that surprised me like everybody just listened like a whole bunch of people like just listened like pretty much everybody in the in the Bay Area listened. I was like, oh my God. Like I know like people were scared like if can't stay fully like we know uh, part of the hopes right of all that stuff right. So but like when I saw the response and like it was such a ghost town that put me back in fear like somehow in this matrix or whatever like if you're not in fear they'll try to put you back into fear with these expectations. This is what like I experienced in my life like it just absorbs my energy like I was like everybody listened to this order. I was like, oh shit. And like the whole world listened to this. Like everybody was shut down. I was just like put back into fear. I was like, man, maybe everybody else is an NPC, really, for real. So like, there's a couple of people that went against the you know what, but I can't say it fully because I want this video to be here on YouTube. But you know what it is, just like they kept trying to have their businesses up. Okay. But man, that just destroyed a whole bunch of freaking family businesses. I mean, it's such a sad thing. Goddamn, the response to the lockdown, like the mandatory man, and just 2 weeks. Nope, the biggest lie of all time. Fucking in the 2020s, right next to 9/11. I mean, in the 2000s. Yeah, I mean, and there's another example. Like, oh, this example is just like it's not so consequential. Or, like filled with fear, but like pretty much like I was like, oh shit, my like this was a few years ago. Like I was thinking, oh God, my teeth are just going to be bad. And like, when I was in fear, everything turned out to be fine. Like, like once I went to the dentist, he said, oh, well, your teeth are good. Like, yeah, just had your gums and shit. But, I took good care of, like, I didn't have that, the mainstream, uh, that, not floss. What was it? It's in our water, that shit. I have the alternative. I forgot the, like, it fucks up your makes you more obedient. So like, I didn't want that shit. Like something that comes in the toothpaste usually, and they said, "Oh, it's good for your teeth," and so I had the alternative. But man, I've been sticking with the alternative. I forgot the hell, man. I I need to do some more cleansing, doing some more parasite cleansing. Oh, God. But yeah, but to get a better memory. But let's see here. So yeah, like it didn't. So everything was fine. But like yeah, 6 months after that, it's obvious. Like I was in fear. Like I was just taking care of my teeth the same, no changes. And then they told me, you know, your teeth has cavities in it, and part of your teeth needs as well needs freaking fillings and the other thing, the covering of your teeth, right? To get rid of the freaking bad shit. But man, it's been a while since that happened. But like, man, like that just put me in simple fear, like because of the cost of it. I do have insurance, but it didn't cover the whole thing. Like, like pretty much I try to save up money, but like, I have to pay for the bills and all this shit. So like, that put me back into fear. I was like, I have to pay this bill. Maybe not as much of an interesting example, but at least the first example was more interesting. So that's why I personally experienced like this whole Matrix. They tried to put you in fear, and everything will be fine, pretty much. But once you are not in fear, they try to make you put you back in fear by having stuff happen in your reality. So that's why I personally experienced in this Matrix.